Another Gypsy Rose Blanchard video. Okay, so yeah. Oh my god. So much to say. Okay, so anyway, this girl, she's out she was out in California living her best life. Never been to the beach before, but she had been to the beach before when she was younger, wheelchair bound and disabled and all that. Okay, so we all know that was a lie, or maybe just misfortune of memory. Anyway, so yeah, this girl cannot hold anybody in her life. All right, she was taught by the best, her mom, and it's quite sad. First, it was Dan, then her mom, then Nick, then Ryan, and Pixie. Soon Ken too, I believe, because she only does what she wants, when she wants, and how she wants. Unbelievable, this girl is. She's the biggest narcissist I've ever seen, and sociopath. That I don't know. I just don't know. This girl, she's out living her best life, and no one can let her down, and or take her down or whatever. It ain't right. And I think all narcissists should be taken out, put on an island, and left there. That's what I think. She was taught by the best, her mother, who also allegedly offed her mom by starving her to death. Okay, and that was all right, I guess. Jeez, oh my God. So Gypsy did learn from the best, her mom, and unfortunately, I guess, well, fortunately, unfortunately, she offed her mom maybe too soon. Maybe she could have learned a few more lessons, but I guess she was too big for her britches, couldn't hold on to them. Come Dan and thought that she was better than her mom. Because we all know that she walked around in her house and she knew maybe from the age of 10, 11 that, there was nothing really wrong with her. It was all for gain and benefit. Psh, having me, I guess. Not. None of this is a funny matter, and it shouldn't be taken as a funny matter because her mom is dead. She didn't deserve to die. She may have had her own problems, but she didn't deserve to die the way oh God, the way she died. No. Nick does not deserve to be in prison for the rest of his life. The guy has an IQ of 82 years old, or 82 points. This is just, it's American at its finest, okay? Okay? All right, here we go. No, it shouldn't be the way it should be. It should not be that Dee Dee Blanchard is gone because of her daughter. Gypsy Rose is a master manipulator, a narcissist, sociopath, supposedly, allegedly. I don't know. I don't know. But she's no longer here, and she can't defend herself. All these, Netflix, The Act, and all this other stuff. It's all on Gypsy Rose. She's the one that's, producing, hosting, and giving out what happened when she and her mom were living in that house in Missouri. All right. There were no cameras in the house to say, hey, this is what happened. This isn't what happened. And, we don't know the truth because we don't. There were no cameras in the house. And so, yeah, everybody's taking Gypsy Rose's, um, they're taking her word for everything that happened. And it shouldn't be happening like that. It should not be happening like that. Um, I don't know. I can't imagine what her mom went through with her because I'm sure Gypsy was a handful from the beginning. All right, everybody thought she was a cute little girl. She was a cute little girl, a little girl when she was tiny. Well, she's still tiny, but I mean, just a little mite on the back seat of her mom's butt. Okay, sorry, don't mean to be graphic. Just seeing it as I do, and let's just all say that Gypsy should not be getting all the recognition she's getting. She shouldn't be out in California. She should not be going everywhere she's going to promote her book and her lifetime, you know, docu series, whatever. And she should be in prison. That girl should be in prison, and I guarantee you, within 5 years, she will be in prison for the rest of her life. She'll do something really stupid or more stupid than unaliving her mother. Yeah, and that's a guarantee because once a schmurderer, always a schmurderer. I mean, this poor guy, Nick Godeschon, he's in prison for the rest of his life. The guy, I hate to say it, he's dim-witted. He couldn't remember tomorrow if, or yesterday, if wrote it down for him. The guy was a complete idiot. I'm sorry. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I feel really bad for the guy because he fell for Gypsy Rose. Just unbelievably a very sad tale all around. And um, now she's out in California. I don't know if she's back in Louisiana or not, but Ken he's moving to Louisiana to be with her. Fame, fortune, hey, who knows? And it's a crazy situation when someone can be infamous for taking the life of their parent, and that just is uncalled for. It's not necessary. I mean, when I was growing up, we didn't have it all great. I mean, I had a good childhood, a good life with my grandmother. Never thought about killing her or anything. That's she was a good woman. She tried hard and she did her best, and I think I turned out all right. But and I'm sure most of people, strict parents, or hey, Adrian, how you doing, sweetie? Um, yeah. Um, you just don't go taking lives of other people because they got on your nerves, or they didn't agree with what good. They didn't go for what you wanted in your life. You're a kid, and parents there for a reason. They've been through a bunch of stuff. Kids, we got to learn. Kids need to learn. Hey, I don't know. So what is your take on this Gypsy Rose Blanchard stuff. Adrian, what do you think about this girl? Because I know a lot of people have a lot to say about her, and they don't feel like they have a platform to say anything. I didn't think I had a platform to say anything, but I think we all do because she put it out there. You know what I'm saying? She put it out there for the whole world. Her nose doesn't make her prettier. Her teeth don't make her prettier. Her makeup and all that other crap does not make her a pretty person. I'm sorry. She's ugly within. She's got a monstrous personality. Yeah, she is crazy like her mom, but I think she surpassed her mom and went a little bit more back. Well, wait a minute. Dee Dee did kill her own mother, so yeah, there you go. Everybody's saying that Gypsy is a survivor of abuse and all this other stuff. I'm sorry. I think as soon as she turned about 10 or 11, she and her mom were in on it. The whole thing, everybody, everything, shebang, shaboom. She was in on it with her mom. They both reap benefits. They both got to Disney World. They both got, cruises. They both got all kinds of money and a new house, brand new house. They got everything. And, most of us that were abused as a child, don't really get to have that much. I survived abuse. I'm sure you did too. You know, we've all survived some amount of abuse as children. It's just the way it was back then. And spankings, punishments, whatever. But I think Gypsy had a little hand in everything. You know, she did know something. She knew how to do it best as her mom showed her the best. Her mom was arrested, I don't know, several times for writing bad checks, credit card abuse of other credit card users, stealing from stores and whatever, whatnot, um, patience, you know, things like that. Just little things like that. No big deal. But huh, she's out here living her best life and tickling her toes in the sand and acting like, yo, this is my first time to the beach and blah, 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 blah. Please, girl. This cannot go on much longer because, you know, she will do something again. And I just got done saying that. Ken, her new boyfriend, he better watch out. As soon as he crosses her and says no to something she don't want to do, he'll be out just like Ryan and Pixie, her mom, Ken. I mean, Nick and Dan and okay. All right. We all know that Gypsy smokes cigarettes now. Okay, that's probably because of Dan or Ken. But I'm just saying. All right, I'm saying Dan had a hand in it. All right, y'all listen to that and you remember that when the S hits the fan, you're gonna find out that Dan had something to do with it too. Because there was tire prints on the front lawn of their house in Missouri, and there were cigarette butts on the lawn. I guarantee you there will be more to come with Gypsy Rose, with her bleached blonde hair and her new teeth and her nose job. It'll come. It'll come to somebody getting hurt or even going away permanently. But anyway, I want you all to let me know what you think about all this. All right. I just don't think that this is the end of her saga when it comes to people missing, dying, whatever you want to call it. I just don't think it's the end of it. I think there's a lot more in her life to come. Gypsies. No, you cannot polish a turd. I'm sorry, Adrian. Girl. No. Um. Yeah. She's. Who was it? Said. Dan said. Was it Dan who said it? I don't know. Anyway, Ryan isn't allowed to say anything about Gypsy because he signed an NDA or non-description disclosure or whatever. I don't know what it is. But the thing is, she filed a restraining order against Ryan, right? Think about this. All right. She files a restraining order against him. Not allowed to talk to me, not allowed to come near me, blah, 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 blah. But yet she's going in his chats and saying, oh, you're giving away our dog and, blah, blah, blah. But she gave up the dog first. Okay. Yeah. She left that puppy Dixie, that cute little bundle of boobies. She gave that dog up first. All right. And Ryan's a working man. Okay. He works 8 hours a day. He can't take care of that dog. Puppy's home alone, supposed to be with Gypsy, mommy, and mommy ain't there. So who gave up Pixie first? All right. Ryan's just trying to do the right thing by, rehoming the puppy into a nice, safe, secure home. She did let the dog go. She said, oh, the dog liked Ryan better. Yeah, dogs are good at personalities and stuff like that. Dog saved its own life. It liked Ryan better. So she left the dog with Ryan. Yeah, there you go. So anyway, y'all, thank you for coming on. Honey, there ain't nothing wrong with that girl. She is batshit crazy. Excuse my language. She is crazy. Alright? I wouldn't want to know her. I don't think she's cute. I don't think she's pretty. I don't think nothing positive about that girl. She's got a screw loose, maybe two or three, all up in there. Maybe her mom accidentally dropped her on her head a few times as a baby. I don't know. She was a cute little girl when she was a baby. She was smart. She knew how to say her name and how old she was. That there you go. Right? Yeah, no. Nah, I don't believe it. That girl, she's got to hear her mom scream her name for the rest of her life. Possibly because she was the one doing the hacking of her mom's neck being cut off, her head being cut off. I didn't see the photos. I don't want to see the photos. I've seen enough bloody sheet, and I don't want to see. No, I don't want to see all that. I just don't. Um, I'm not saying Dee Dee was anybody better than Gypsy because they're both born of the same loin, and her mom wasn't that great either. Dee Dee's mom. Okay, so I don't think she deserved to be gone either. It's a family affair, It's a round circle, and I sure hope by God's hand Gypsy never has children. All right, she doesn't. No one deserves to have her. That girl's her mom. No, she should be doing. She should be doing life, not Nick. Nick was just a bumbling boy who fell in love with the wrong girl. And even Dan said that, you know, Gypsy was the one that brought in to the relationship well, I can't remember what the initials are. It's yes, Adrian. Abuse in the family all around. I mean, you hear some of the interviews of the family members and just craziness. But I don't know. I just don't know. I can't comprehend this kind of way of thinking in someone's life. I mean, we've all grown up, or we're all grown ups, and things happen. In some people's lives, there's, you know, physical, mental abuse, which I got both, and then there was the abuse. I got that too, and yeah, but I didn't think about offing anybody. I would have never ever thought, you know, my uncle did this and he deserves to be dead, and I take his life. No, because I figure we got one judge only, and that's way up there, okay? And that judge will take care of whatever, needs to be taken care of at one point and another in time. Still waiting for the day to hear that SOB has gone from this life, but he's still hanging in there, 80 some years old. Good old guy. Whatever. Do you really think we'll be hearing from her? Because I don't think that girl's got any way of telling the truth if it slapped her in the face. Bam, this is the truth. You did this, that, and the other. You made Nick do all that. You made Dan maybe part of it. No. I don't see it. I don't see Gypsy coming around saying anything truthful. She's giving little snippets here and there what Nick did, but not her. She thought Nick was coming to get her. I'm sorry. No. Too stubborn to die. No, I just think I think the devil don't want that MF, and God says, I don't want nothing to do with that. That's just nasty. Because when I told my aunt what was going on, she believed me. She went to my uncle, and he denied it. So someone's got something to come look forward to when day comes, and when they cross that bridge. Um, I don't think Gypsy is an idiot. I think I think what her mother did for her is she gave her life lessons, okay? And the only life lesson I think she gave her was, well, there's several: how to survive and how to scam, how to steal, how to lie, how to cheat, blah 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 blah. The list goes on. Okay, this just isn't right, and it shouldn't be right because now look, everybody's glorifying Gypsy Rose. She shouldn't be glorified. She should be locked in a prison where she should be. Just saying. Because if that were you or I'm just saying the laws change for some people. And with her little cute, her voice just makes me want to throw up. Every time she talks, it just makes me want to throw up. That high pitched noise. Oh God! And oh God, okay, the act when Joey King and her in the Arquette sister, they were on stage at that benefit, for disabled children. They got that $5,000 check, and she started singing. Oh my God! Oh my God! That was the most terrible thing I've ever heard. And then I heard the real Gypsy sing. No, I think the best thing for everybody would be as if, yes, he should be let out of prison. He should be, look, he said he did 4 stabs. Okay, and let's just put it this way: the Missouri Police Department Did not do any investigation really after Nick said that he did it. All right. That was it. Case closed. Boom, we're done. They had Gypsy on the side. Boom, she's the mastermind. But I think there was someone else, and they did not check it out. The tire prints on the lawn, cigarette butts on the lawn, out in the front yard, the baseball cap in the house. Come on now. Please. Police gave up on that case before it even became a case. All right. They were lazy. I don't know if it was budget, selection. I don't know. But yeah, that case was closed before it even opened. As soon as Nick said, I stabbed her 4 times, I admit that, that was it. But then he was in the interrogation room, sitting in his chair with his blankie on him. Well, you know, Gypsy lying her butt off in the other interrogation room, laying on a couch, all. Wait. What? My mom's dead, what? No, no. You cannot treat two people that were involved in a case like that differently. She should have been in a chair, a hard chair like Nick was, chained to the table like Nick was, and treated like Nick was. Because now he's in life. He's in for life. Ever. Forever and ever and ever. And she's out living her best life. I guess the D was not strong. It was not fire. I'm sorry. Ryan, your D ain't fire, bud. I'm not going to even say it. I'm sorry. I got to keep that one to myself. I was going to go somewhere really deep and far, but I'm not going there. But you know what I'm saying? It's like you can't treat two people, especially knowing that they had, their cell phone records and their internet records and all that and everything else and some. You can't. You cannot. You can't let one go without the other. And I'm sorry, Dee Dee didn't deserve to go the way she did. She was on her way out anyway. She was sick. She had, diabetes really bad and other stuff. Gout, I think it was, and some other stuff. She was obese. All right. She was on her way out. I guess maybe Gypsy did do her, justice of, I'm not. She shouldn't have went out like that. No one deserves to be out like that. She's not stupid now. She is not a stupid girl. She's out in California living her best life. And I'm sure Ken's there along with her mother or stepmother. All right. They're all living their best life off Gypsy. That's a big cash cow right there. All right. But yeah, I've been listening to some other creators talking about Gypsy and what's been going on. I even watched, I think it was an hour and a half of Gypsy's interrogation, and yeah, that girl, God, boy, she sure threw that Nick right under that bus real quick though. When that cop said, "I'm done with your lies," blah blah blah. Nick's in the other room going, "I love Gypsy. I need to hold her," blah blah blah. Poor guy. I feel sorry for that kid. That's the only, well, yeah, that's the only one I feel sorry for. Because he is the only innocent one in this whole thing. Yeah, he may have stabbed her 4 times, stuck her a couple extra times, because he was afraid to do it. The kid was not a murderer. He didn't know nothing about that stuff. He knew about going to McDonald's. But I'm just saying that boy was not a murderer, and he should not be in prison for the rest of his life. He needs a medical hospital where they can help him. But he's autistic. He's got an IQ of 82 points. Okay. I don't know why I keep wanting to put ears on that or whatever. I'm sorry. Oh, she's a millionaire. Talking about she needs new teeth. She wish she needs somebody to help her. And her nose needed to be fixed. Boy, they sure messed up on her nose because it's still big. All right, I'm sorry. Yeah, they got rid of that flat part and a big old hump on it, but it's still big. Yeah, she needs her money back on that one. But no, she's a millionaire, and I don't really understand if she understands how much money she has. Well, I'm sure she does. She's not a stupid girl. She is not a stupid girl at all. She's not idiot. She's not stupid. She's a smart girl. And like I said, her mom taught her best, and she should be repaying for the house. Humanity. Oh God, here we go again. The house. Habitat for Humanity. Okay, she should be paying for that house. She should be paying back, all the other stuff that, her and her mom got money for because they got a lot of money. All right. Yeah, she's a millionaire. Everybody's made her a millionaire. These book deals, this Lifetime series, docu-series, Life Out of Prison. It's my time to stand up. Girl, you've been standing up all your life. The only time you weren't standing up is when you were in front of a camera outside. Come on now. We ain't that stupid. We're a little stupid. We ain't that stupid, all right? But no, she's a millionaire. Yeah, she's shopping at the dollar store. So yeah, yeah. Anyway, thank you all for coming on my live. I appreciate it, and I hope you all have a great day, great weekend coming up. Stay blessed. I'm sorry, wrong story. Stay strong. Don't ever change for anyone. I hope you have a blessed day, a blessed weekend, and a blessed life. Thank you for coming on. Thank you, and I love you all. You take care. Thank you, Adrian, for helping me along with this. Um, and yeah, thank you. Bye bye, everybody. Bye bye. Where do I turn this thing off? No, I don't want to do. I'll turn it off. I'll turn it off. How do I turn it off? Where do I turn it off? Okay, I forgot how to do this because they change. Yes, I want to stop. Thank you very much, Adrian. You have a great weekend, sweetie. Bye bye.